And welcome to another fun, exciting episode of KybrewReview Challenges plus story time. I'm Steel Reserve.
And I'm Radar.
And tonight we are dealing with one of our toughest challenges yet. The drink a beer like a normal person. So you all seen me drink. It's usually just glug, 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 glug.
And then it's gone.
It's gone. That's not how I usually drink.
It's true. He usually drinks like a normal person.
I actually do, yeah.
Out of a glass. I also usually do, but recently I have discovered that you can poke a hole in top and drink it out of the can, and it's essentially the same thing as drinking out of a glass. It's very nice.
I just really do enjoy drinking my beer out of a glass.
I usually just use a church key, but there's no church key here, so kitchen scissors. Yeah.
I've got Red's Raspberry Ale.
I have Bush without the fish on the can. Sans fish. Yeah. Story time, though.
So yeah.
Oh yeah. We should. This is not normally how I drink a beer, but when I'm with
usually
friends.
alone, but yeah, when I'm friends, like.
Yes. So story time.
Yes.
We'll start with you.
All right.
Because I want to know about your story more than you want to know about mine. I promise.
Okay, so a couple of videos back, I think we were reviewing the Smirnoff watermelon one, correct?
Yes. That is. We did a lot of talking on the video.
Yeah. And I had mentioned that if you wear a Batman costume at Bonnaroo, they're not going to stop you and check you when you're going into the center room.
Yeah, that's like knowing about kryptonite. That's incredible.
Yeah. And I was like, I know this because I've done it. I'll tell you the story later. Well, you all want to know the story about that. It's not much of a story. It's going to Bonnaroo, and I was like, you know what, I've got this Batman costume. I'll bring it. I'll wear it one of the days. Wait till Saturday, the day where I'm the most worn out. I'm like, all right, time for Bonnaroo to happen.
Bonnaroo.
So I put the Batman costume on. I'm like, all right, and then it's like pants, the padded chest and arms.
With the sewn-in muscles?
Yeah. Sewn-in muscles, and, cowl and cape. Whole deal. But yeah, remember, I still had this. So it was a Batman with all of this.
A bearded Batman.
Yeah.
And that's the point where you're like, I can't be bothered to try sneaking beer into Bonnaroo anymore.
I'm just like, I'm Batman. Hey, people are gonna enjoy this. And I get to the part where they check, you empty your pockets and whatnot. I was like, you're Batman. I'm not gonna check you. Go. I'm like, sweet.
To be fair,
I was Batman. I understand.
For Batman to go through all of his pockets would take like 4 hours.
Oh yeah.
There's an extra dimensional belt.
And then several people want to take pictures with me because they're like, there's a guy in a full Batman costume. It's hot as balls out here. Because, I don't know guys, if you know where Bonnaroo takes place. It takes place in Tennessee. And that sign,
that Tennessee sound?
It is not kind.
No?
Not kind
It's
at
interesting.
all.
My story also takes place in Tennessee, but continue.
Well, anyway, eventually, Saturday, I'm more the fuck out. And I eventually just end up sitting at a tree, leaned up against a tree. And people are coming out taking pictures and like, yeah. I'm just like, yeah. And I'm just like, I'm just gonna nap here while listening to some music. And about 3 hours later, it's like, all right, I'm going back to my tent and sleeping. It sucked walking back. I was like, I don't want to walk back. But I'm the night. I'm Batman.
The Dark Knight. The Dark Knight is never tired.
He can't be. He gets tired.
He can't afford to show it.
But yeah, so that's the Batman story. The Bonnaroo Batman story. I actually remember when I first got that costume and wore it to work that night.
Really?
Yeah. Like,
I must have not been there or not known.
We didn't know each other back then.
Yeah. Must
This
have
was
not
back
known
when
you.
I had my Buick LeSabre.
I remember.
Oh, back on the diet.
And I got rid of that back in 08.
Yeah.
So,
I think I got hired in 2009. Yeah, my story is on the same video. I mentioned that I had been at one point to a strip club. I have been to a strip club. I was kidnapped on my 21st birthday. I was kidnapped by a bunch of friends who thought it would be the best idea to be like, yeah, show up at my house at like 8 in the morning after I got off work, by the way. It was a Thursday. I turned 21 on a Thursday, and so they showed up on a Thursday. They're like, yeah, get in the car, we're going camping. They had told me to get the next day off.
Yeah.
I was like, all right, this is a pretty good birthday. I like this. We can do this. So I had all of my camping stuff ready. They put it in their car. It was very convincing. I had food and tent and sleeping bag and alcohol and
So you were all set.
food. I was prepared, right? And we went down to down towards Bowling Green, where they lived. While you're up, give me another one of these.
Please and thank you.
Please and thank you. And so I went all the way to Bowling Green, thinking we're going to a park that's in Bowling Green called Lost River Cave. There's a little campsite there that's pretty nice. So I was prepared, and then we went past Bowling Green. I was like, what's going on right now? What is happening currently? We must be going to a new place. So I didn't say anything, and we continued on down the road. We ended up in Nashville.
Was it when you crossed over to Tennessee, where you're like, I don't think we're going camping anymore?
No, because there are some nice places to camp in Tennessee.
So you're just like, no, we're going to Tennessee.
I was like, we're going to a new place to camp. It's going to be an adventure. And they were up, and they were having a great time, keeping me convinced we were going camping. By the way,
Yeah.
they were having a wonderful time, lying to me. We made it into the city limits of Nashville and into a parking garage before I was really like, we're not going camping, are we? Like, we were parked in a parking garage, and I was like, there's no fucking camping place. Are we parking on top of the garage? Is that what's happening?
Right.
And they were like,
I asked Steve, you're like, get to this parking garage and park. You're like, we're not going camping.
we're not going camping right now. We're in the middle of a city. Like, we're in the heart of a city right now. There's no way we're camping. At this point, I was totally dispelled. I was like, where are we really going? And they were like, we're going to a strip club.
They took you all the way
to
Nashville.
All the way to Nashville. And I was like, okay, we drove this far. It must be like a really nice strip club. Okay, like, I've never been to a strip club before. Might as well. Fine. So we walk down a couple blocks from the parking garage, and it was, without a doubt, the seediest strip club that has ever existed anywhere. I mean, to give you a good idea.
I don't know. I drive down 7th Street Road a lot. And at the corner of where I turn, Fair and 7th Street, there is thoroughbreds. Go down a little bit, Dollhouse. Go down a little bit, some green light. Go down a little bit, another one. Go down further, then you got Bottoms Up.
This place was set up next to a bar, not in a bar or attached to a bar or whatever. But this place was set up next to a bar. You actually had to go through a hallway because there were like apartments. There was something on the top floor. But you had to go through a hallway about 20 or 30 feet before you got into the strip club proper. The strip club proper. Like, as you were going through this hallway, there was a giant man standing there like, it'll be some number of dollars to get in. They paid for me to go in, and I was like, this is actually legit scary. Why are we here? Like, why did you guys drive me? I lived in Louisville at the time, so they drove me like 3 hours to get to the seediest strip club in the world. Like, where did they find this place? I don't know. The only thing I can figure is, at the time, it was illegal in Louisville to have the little, to have fully nude women. So they had to have little pasties over top the nipples.
I believe that's still the law.
Is that still a thing? Anyways, that's the only thing I can figure. We could have just continued north, but instead we turned around and went back. Anyways, we went inside. They did not sell alcohol. It was a bring your own beer strip club.
Tennessee does have that law where there are some bars you can just bring your own bottle.
Really?
Yeah.
That sounds counterproductive.
Yeah.
Anyways, I had alcohol in my bag, but I did not realize it was a bring your own beer strip club. So my bag was 4 blocks away in a creepy freaking dark, like the 3rd or 4th level of a parking garage. Which I don't think it would be really, really clever to carry alcohol through a seedy parking lot in the dark, dank side of Tennessee. I don't see that as being a good idea.
I got a question. They picked you up at 8.
Yeah.
Right after work. So 8 in the morning. Then you guys drove to Nashville.
Yep.
3 hours away.
We did stop for lunch.
But then you gained an hour because, you know, different time zones. So it goes from like 11 to back to 10.
This is part of the best part of the story. Go continue asking your question.
And, you know, it's not that far of a drive. Do you guys go straight there once you get there? Because if so, you're going to a strip club during the day.
On a Thursday.
On a Thursday. What were your friends thinking?
I don't think any of them had ever been to a strip club either. That's possible.
Well, anyway, continue.
Anyways.
So wait. Did you guys get there? You guys were there during the day? Okay.
Yeah, the sun was up as we were walking down the street towards a strip club. Yeah, no one was inside, by the way. I haven't got to this part, but there were like 4 people inside, and I'm not sure if they worked there or not. But yeah, it was not wonderful. Anyways, we made it down the long hallway. Found out you couldn't buy alcohol. We're very disappointed. Decided that we shouldn't go back to the car and get alcohol. Which probably would have turned into, let's go back to the car and leave. Like, let's just go. Instead we were like, we're here. We drove way too long to get here. We've already made this time investment. Let's just go ahead and do this thing. Like, we're gonna sit here for a couple hours.
Try to see them titties.
I don't want to be rude. It seems like it would be a really, really difficult job to do. But the individuals, the women that work at strip clubs on a Thursday,
During the day,
at a bring your own beer establishment, they're not sexy. It's not really entertainment at that point. It's illegal at most amusement parks nowadays. But anyways, yeah, that's pretty much what happened. I will say though, the woman that decided to come and sit at our table after her strip tease was done, she heard us talking because my friends and I are essentially huge nerds who drove 3.5 hours
to go to a strip club
during the day on a Thursday.
Because that's when it's going to be the best.
I assume she heard us talking about Doctor Who, because we were talking about Doctor Who at the time. They had just switched over from David Tennant had been in for a while. But anyways, we were talking about Doctor Who for some reason. And I assume that's why she sat with us, because she actually improved the conversation. She knew more about Doctor Who than I did. Like she was telling me stuff about Doctor Who. I was like, no fucking way. But yeah, that's the strip club story on a Thursday during the day. Well, like 300 miles away from my home.
There you go. good story. That's a good story.
That's a disturbing story.
It's hilarious. All right. I think I'm doing pretty good on this drinking like a normal person.
Yeah. I think we're both winning this challenge so far.
I think so.
This is a good challenge. I think this is a good double feature
and
video.
You guys know there's a difference because he's on the second.
No. See, the thing is,
this is only 4 more ounces.
But see how much taller mine is than yours?
It says more girth.
No, it doesn't. They're the same size.
This is girth.
They're the same width.
Wider. No, it's not. It's wider.
Is it?
Yeah, it's more girthy.
Yeah, well, you know what? Here, we can do this. I win. I now at this point am winning.
All right.
Let's
All right.
I declare this challenge a tie.
I can put. I say it's done. We've done it. I win
That's a tie.
because I don't lose.
Nah.
You've lost. We just haven't posted the losses.
Exactly, and we never will.
When did you lose?
Guinness Gauntlet.
The Guinness Gauntlet.
Oh yeah, that's
And then the
right.
Guinness Gauntlet.
Twice.
And then the Guinness Gauntlet.
And
The Guinness Gauntlet is rough, dude.
Which went on blooper reel.
Yeah.
Which was hilarious.
All
Now,
right.
I would like to call out a couple of people to drink a beer like a normal person and possibly tell a story. Literally everyone who wants to do it. I've called you out now.
Boom.
Kentucky Swagger.
Done.
Jerry Ford.
Kentucky Swagger.
Kentucky Swagger, Jerry Ford. I'd really like to have a story time with our friend down south
Fuzzy.
in what?
He just goes downtown.
Ronald Theriot.
Well, he's asked us
Ronald
to do his beer thing, but we're never. Unfortunately, we do our videos at obscene times. So.
Yeah, I know, but he does the story time occasionally. I really enjoy those videos. The talking videos.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
Your producer's telling you to wrap it up.
Oh,
Well.
sorry. Yes.
That's been our challenge story time. I'm Stuart Zero.
I'm Radar.
Thanks for
Thank
watching.
you for watching.